April Citanos from Teachers Sim 1A, and we're going to report the Chapter 5, The Joy and the Challenges in Aquatic Activities. So, according to Oxford Dictionary, joy means a feeling of great pleasure and happiness. So, joy is also defined as a feeling of a positive and uplifting emotion that brings a sense of delight and contentment. Just like in swimming, I know most of us are really like hanging out with friends or even our relatives and family, like in beaches or mga beautiful scenery, kanang like resorts or kanang mga springs or mga mountain resorts, like kanang sana mo na tong na joy sa usa sa nasa tong matawag na tog joy kaling usa na to sa mga kalingawan kay experience tag sana mas spend tag time sa atong loved ones, engaging enjoyable activities or simply appreciating the beauty of life. Joy is also accompanied by a sense of fulfillment, gratitude, and a deep sense of well-being. So, joy is one of the richness and positivity to our lives. So next is we have challenges. So, according to Cambridge Dictionary, challenges the situation of being faced with something that needs mental and physical effort in order to be done successfully and therefore test the person's ability. So, challenges refers to a situation is confronted with something which requires both mental and physical effort to be involve pushing one's limit, overcoming obstacles, and testing one's ability and skills. So, challenges is a various form such as academic or professional challenges, physical activities, or sports. So, naadyo na all the way challenges, naadyo na siya all the way. It depends on us on how we can handle the challenges and unsa na to siya pag-solve and pag-develop as a kanang para matawag kung unsa ka kalig-on na pagkatao if ever na kay challenges, especially in swimming, like in swimming man good na daghan siyang mga challenges na atong ma-encounter. So like handok tubig, dili ka mamulangoy, and so on and so forth. And also here there are 6 following procedures to get in water safely for swimming for beginners. So first is we have put your face in water. So kasabot ra gurta, understandable naman gor ng number 1. Then 2 is blow bubbles, also understandable rasad. 3 is briefly submerge for a short period of time. So meaning is it is immerse yourself underwater to breathe during the duration underwater. So mas imo pang patasan ang imuhang pag-spend sa time underwater. And 5th is floating skills must be introduced. So mas advantage siya if kibaw ka mo ang float bitaw like kanang magtinighaya. 6 is survival floating, a skills used to keep head above water in times of trouble in the water. So I know naiuban sa nadyo'y mga tao na kamao jud anang survival floating kanang magtinighaya bitaw, like magamit ra man sa jud niya siya in terms of emergency.
Safety in water. First, ensuring water safety is essential to prevent accidents and drowning. Always follow safety guidelines, wear appropriate gear, and never swim alone. Second, maintaining proper breathing technique while swimming is crucial for your safety and efficiency. Practice rhythmic breathing and avoid breath holding to ensure a steady oxygen supply during swimming. Third, staying afloat helps conserve energy and prevents exhaustion while swimming. Taking breaks when needed allows for rest and recovery to continue swimming safely. Fourth, staying alert and prepared is essential for water safety. Be aware of your surroundings, potential hazards, and always have a plan in place for emergencies. Fifth, diving into shallow water can cause serious head or spinal injuries due to the shallow depth. Always check water depth before diving and only dive in designated deep areas. Lastly, walking around the pool perimeter reduces the risk of slipping or tripping compared to running. It helps maintain a safe environment for yourself and others enjoying the pool area. Swimming skills develop over time and at different rates for each individual. Swimming drills tailored to young swimmers can accelerate their progress by focusing on technique, endurance, and confidence in the water. These drills help build a strong foundation for future swimming success.
So, the basic leg mechanics. So, make yourself comfortable enough with water to float reasonably well. Adding in leg movements so that you can proper forward the arms movement will come later. All of the competitive swimming strokes have the body roughly parallel with the water surface, while the arms and legs are used to move in the direction where the head is pointing. So, using kickboards is the easiest way to learn kicking techniques. Freestyle kicks is the easiest kick teach. The toes should be pointed, knees straight, and hips should be relatively stationary. The legs move up and down in short and quick bursts. So, basic leg mechanics is technique where you can um, move your how to move your leg uh, in the water surface so that you can properly float above to it. So so you should build your leg strength so that you can use it properly. So what is the basic leg uh, action in swimming? Your legs should proper you with a flutter kick, which is performed with a pointed feet as your legs move up and down in alternation. Do not bend your legs at the knee. Time your breathing too much, your swimming strokes by turning your head to the side while your arms is in the recovery. So, how do you train your legs for swimming? So, lower body strength training for swimming. So, number one, cable lateral lift is the most important training that you do in to strengthen in your lower body. Inclined Superman, muscle focus, so leg extension, cable hip extension, and cable lateral cross, lying leg curl, seated calf raise, standing calf raise. So those are the lower body strength training for swimming. So what do I do with my legs while swimming? This is so important to know. To get better at using your legs while swimming, you need to alternate kicking and swimming as often as possible. So, what is the leg movement in freestyle? There are many leg movement in freestyle is called the flutter kick. So as I mentioned, flutter kick. So the legs move alternately with one leg kicking downward while the other leg moves upward. While the legs provide only a small part of the overall speed, they are important to stabilize the body position. So those are the basic leg mechanics for swimming. Thank you.
Good day everyone, my name is Aramika Shano. So for today, I will going to discuss my assigned topic which is basic arms and breath mechanics. So since you are comfortably through the water with the kicking technique, so it's time to add in the arm movements and the same time, i-add na to ang breathing technique. The first one is the arms move opposite of each other in sort of windmill. So kay bawo nam gud ta kung unsa ng windmill no. So, masya ginana gud. Tinuyukan. Inana ba? Windmill. Inana siya. So, the fingers of the hand are close to each other and the hand is slightly cupped. So, close to each other. Masyag, inana. Masyag. Laway ka. So, the swimmer reaches over the head with one cup of hand and then pushes the water towards the pit. So, while the hand and arm recover out of the water, so ang usa sa cup hand is reaching and pushing water towards. So, sunod ka ang breath while swimming. So, kay bawo nam gid ta kung sa ang paghinawa while mulangoy, diba? So, for most of the stroke, the face is going to be underwater, facing the bottom of the pool with the mouth shut and blowing bubbles out of the nose. So, naay duha ka rason to be constantly blowing air out of the nose. So, ang una kay to keep water from going in the nose and to make sure the lungs are ready to take in air. So, ang kaduha kay to take air in, you will need to turn the head to the side, timing to breathe toward recovering the arm.